Welcome back to Worlds and welcome Busio to the Verizon post-game interview. Of course, you can see Masu being interviewed on stage. But Busio, we're so happy to have you here, man. We were big upping you across so many of these. You were a demon in the early game. I think you were the favorites to win, but did it go to expectation? Did the game play out how you thought it would?
I would say so. I thought we were playing pretty well, and we had pretty good tactics in the swap situation. So, yeah, I would say it went as expected.
Did you guys get bored? That Raptor fight, are we going to talk about it, Busio?
I mean, we got to go. Like, their ADC's in my face, and I make Q flash W into my team angle. I got to go, even though it's like 3v5. We got to go.
It was 3v5, yeah.
Yeah.
But then did Masu need to flash into the Raptor pit?
We'll see in review, but I respect it.
Yeah,
I respect it.
Okay.
I mean, when you kill a champ, it gives you gold, so like fair enough.
I mean, that's true. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
But like, it was a slower early game than we because we expected Team Secret to come in and be like hyper aggressive. We thought they'd be super violent. Do you feel like you stopped them from that aggression, or do you just feel like they were playing a little slow today?
I don't really think their comp let them be too violent pre-6.
That's fair.
And then I think we just chose our fights well, and then we fought well. You know, we targeted the right champs, so there wasn't much they could do.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think when we look back at your early game, it felt like you were really active on the map pretty early on. Seemed like you guys were comfortable in the swap as well. Was there anything special that you really tried to do in this game as the Alistar? We were kind of surprised to see you pick it so early, but it definitely is a pick that worked out for you.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't trying to do something in particular. You know, the opportunities kind of just presented themselves. Like I had a mid-roam, and then the fight in the river, top river early was very easy, but yeah, I don't think I did anything crazy.
Yeah, I feel like we've seen Team Secret Wales a lot domestically. Teams have kind of tried to avoid fighting them a lot. We saw you guys like give up the grubs, but then up for the fight, and after that was the comms, so like give them space, but you throw a window after that.
Yeah, I mean, we used a 0 ult to kill the Aurora mid on my roam, so we didn't have the best situation for grubs. And then in addition, I think the Mordekaiser moved all the way up. So, you know, you get the grubs, but Mord moved up, so we're going to gain something elsewhere. And then with the tempo we gained from that, we got a good fight later. So, yeah.
Yeah. And of course, we had the 20-minute fight as well. We don't have to break it down in super big detail, but that was kind of the moment where we're like, is there a comeback opportunity? No, FlyQuest just won a 4v5. It really seems like there's probably nothing left. We can highlight it here. But I am curious because the secondary battle that you were interviewed about earlier today, dancing, thirst traps. What are we getting? What are the FlyQuest fans? What are the people of the world getting after a win this dominant?
Whew. I'm not sure. You know, I normally do thirst traps, but like I can't just be doing the same thing all the time. But I'm absolutely horrible at dancing, so I feel like I need coaching, and then I can do some dancing videos.
You could combine the two. You could do some sort of like flex dance, which would then impose both dominance while also showcasing the moves both on and off the Rift.
Okay. Can you coach me on that?
Dracos, can you coach us on that?
We can hit it up, for sure.
Okay.
I'm too old to know Fortnite dances, but we'll figure something out, brother. We'll find it out.
Aren't we too old for Fortnite dances?
Yes, 100%, but whatever. We'll figure it by our powers combined, we can find Shocks, who will be here eventually, and then she will teach you.
Okay.
You just have to keep winning, brother. It's that simple.
I'm also wondering, because you posted that picture of you flexing in the elevator and said you were just in the elevator with Faker. Were you flexing while he was in the elevator?
No.
Okay, because we were wondering, you know, you trying to have an aura off against the GOAT?
Sometimes you got to be willing to intimidate. Now, I do want to talk about T1 and Genji as our next matchup, so we're going to go through this with you here and now. You guys obviously had the pleasure or displeasure of playing against T1, and I first want to talk about a little bit about Owner. The read, Vetty, that you had was kind of, T1 really does feel like they live or die by Owner. What's your opinion on that take, having played against them?
He's definitely making a lot of space, but I think T1's just 5 elite players. They all have that playmaker in them, I would say.